Hi there, welcome to OneCodeCamp. My name is Liz, and for today, we're going to mint an NFT of trading card game collections. Alright, so here are the tools that we're going to need. First is a digital wallet, and I'll be using MetaMask. We're also going to need ChatGPT, an AI chatbot, Starry AI, an AI image generator. I'll be getting some prompts here from the prompts library of aituts.com, Canva, to design the template of the cards, Pinata, an NFT media management service that allows us to host our file so we can get our CID. OpenZeppelin, a crypto cybersecurity technology where we're going to get our smart contract from. We'll be importing from OpenZeppelin. Remix, this is where we're going to write our smart contract. Polygon Scan, this is where we can check the transaction, so it is in Explorer. And lastly, testnet OpenSea. Since we're using a test network, we'll make use of testnet OpenSea. Okay, so let's start creating our NFT collection. Okay, so let's create our trading card. So first thing that we're going to use is ChatGPT. I'm going to type here a prompt. You are a trading card game creator. I want it to create the elements for our trading cards. So I'll type create a collection of 3 cards that has these elements below. The elements that I want to see are the following: the card name, the type, card rarity, card artwork, so that we can prompt an artwork later, card text, mana cost, power and toughness, flavor text, so it's more about story of the card, and card number. All right, let's hit enter. So now it's currently generating 3 examples of card elements. Let's add 2 more. Give me 2 more examples. Or you can ask it to generate 2 more. Okay. Then after generating, let's head to Starry AI. Starry AI is an AI generator. Make sure to sign up also. So every day, we get to receive 5 credits. So let me just claim mine. Once you're in Starry AI, just click create. You can select art, photos, or illustrations, but for me, I'll just choose art. And I'm going to make use of this website, aituts.com. They have a prompt library. I'm just gonna browse and I'll use this, watercolor scenes. I'd like to have a watercolor art, so I'll just copy this and go back to Starry AI. Paste the words inside the text box. So after that, of course, we don't want a coffee shop. We want the card that we want to create. I'll just copy this, okay, and paste and generate. So usually it takes time to generate, probably longest would be 2 minutes, but when it's done, a picture is going to appear and then we can click it and then download it. All right, so once it's done generating, let's go ahead and click this. I like this one, but it's strange. It looks like it was done on a notebook, but that's okay. When we turn this into a card, we won't see the size anyway. Oh, this one is nice as well. All right, I think I'll choose this one. I like this. When we download it, we're going to receive all 4 of the files. So, okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract the files. So extract to, let me extract this to desktop. All right, there. And I'm sure it's already on my desktop. So the next thing that I'm going to do is head to Canva. And let's create the template for the card. Make sure that you're signed in. And then create design. Type card. And let's look for a card which is 4 by 6 inches. After we're done selecting that, let's add a color first for the background. So I'll just choose this one. At this part, you are free to play around with how you want your card to look like. So after that, I'm going to go to elements here at the side. And I'm going to look for a frame. So we could insert our picture or generated images later. I think that has an this one, frames. And I'll choose this one because I think this is a perfect size for this template. Okay, let me just adjust it a little bit. Oops. All right, there. So after that, I think I want to add borders as well. I'm going to type here borders. Enter one. This one is okay. We can place this above actually. There. And maximize it a bit. For editing the color, just choose a color above. So I'll be selecting this part. I'll choose this dropper tool, select a color, change it. So like that. I just want to make sure that the border matches with the background. So let me put, yeah, all right, there. That looks better. How about this one? Maybe I should change this to this as well. Okay, all right. Wow, done. How about I add this one, corner border? Okay. I'm looking for something like this. This one. Okay, perfect. And I'll do the same. Just change the color here, and you can change it how you want it to look like. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the image that we generated. So click here. I have a few that I've uploaded before, but I want to use the one that we just generated. So it's currently on my desktop, and it was this one. So I'll click that. And then I am going to just drag this over the frame, and we can double click it and try to adjust how we want it to look like. And there, we have our first card. So after we've created our first card, we can then just click share, then select download, and click this to change it to JPEG. After that, click download. Now I'm going to create 5 more using the same process. So back to Starry AI. I'm just going to delete this. Going back to AI Tuts and copying this prompt, pasting it here, because after all, I want my cards to be consistent in design. Go back to Starry AI. Let's see, number 2 is a time warp. So I'm going to copy this. Curious how this is going to look like. And delete the coffee shop prompt and generate. Okay. Interesting. That looks very interesting, actually. Ooh. This one looks complicated and interesting. I'm not sure which one to choose. I think I'll choose this one. Yeah, but I'll be downloading all of them anyway, so. Okay, after downloading, extract the files. Extracting it to desktop. And then next, go back to our design. Now, we don't have to create the card from scratch because we already have a template made. So all we need to do is just all we need to do is just upload a file and select. I like this one better. Okay, select. And just like what we did earlier, just select the image and then drag it there. I'm just going to adjust it a little bit and then again, share, download. Make sure it is in JPEG, download. And let me do this 3 more times. All right, finally. So I'm done. I've created 5 cards already. So the next thing that I'm going to do is save them in the folder, generate a content identifier for our metadata. So the next thing that we're going to do is, like I mentioned earlier, is we're going to need a content identifier. First, let's log in to Pinata. All right. So after logging in, probably if it is the first time you're using Pinata, we won't be seeing these files. So these were files that I've already uploaded before. What we're going to do is we need to store first the cards that we created in a folder and upload it here. I'm going to go back to my desktop, create a new folder, and just call it a TCG NFT. Now, inside this folder, I'll create 2 more folders. The other one is for the images that we just created, and the other folder is for our metadata. Next, we're going to save all the images that we just downloaded from Canva here. So let me just place it there. Right there, all 5 of it. Now, so that I don't forget the card number of these cards, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I will rename each of the files using their card number. So, Dragon is 1, 2 is the Hourglass, 3 is the Shield, 4 is the Angel, and 5 is the Assassin. I hope I remember that. After renaming them, I'm going to upload this specific folder images to our IPFS. So let's go back to Pinata, the IPFS that we'll be using. Go to Add Files, click Folder. Then you click the Select button, go inside the TCG NFT folder that we created, click Images, don't double click, just click Images, select it, and upload. And okay, upload, I'll call it TCG NFT Oh, I already have that file, image, just, and upload. So after it has finished uploading, it's going to generate the CID. All right. Once it's done, we're going to use this later for our metadata. All right. So for our metadata, let's go inside this folder. Let's create 5 JSON files. So how I'll be creating it, I'll just create a text file and rename it as first the card name 001 and then end it with .json. And then I'll click yes, and I'll be doing the rest for all 4 of the files. So once we have created a JSON file, you can open it using your code editor, but I'll just be using the notepad. That's fine with me. If you don't have a code editor, using the notepad is also okay. So next, I already have a copy of the metadata. So let me just paste it in. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'll edit this. I'll edit the details inside, or the data inside this that matches with the one ChatGPT generated for us. So let me just split my screen and also open ChatGPT. There, that way we can see it side by side. So the first card, we're here in 001.json. The name would be Inferno Dragon. So let me just change this. Inferno Dragon, and its description is... I just realized I forgot to add a card description for each of the card. No worries. Make the card text for all 5 cards descriptive. Now it's a little bit longer and it makes more sense. So here, let me just edit this. What we're going to do is for the card text, this will be the description here in the metadata. I'll delete this, I'll update this, and paste the updated card text. After that, we're done with the name, we're done with the description. Next is the image. Now for the image, remember we generated a CID, so I'm just gonna replace this. Now don't worry about the metadata. A copy of this will be, or the link for the copy of this metadata is going to be found below as well in the description box. So let me just go back to Pinata and copy this CID. Paste it here. All right, and make sure that I am pointing towards the right image, 001.jpg. And for the attributes, so this card number 001, this is a creature dragon. It is rare. The mana cost is 4. Its power is 100%. Its toughness is 75%. I guess that's good. So we're done with this. And I'll just copy it, save it first before I close it. Let's open the other metadatas. Next is tools. There. So the next one, the second one, is called a time warp. So I'm just going to delete this and rewrite time warp. The description, which is a card text, take an extra turn after this one. So I'll delete this and paste. I forgot to include this flavor text. The flavor text is like the story of the cards, whatever it is inside them. So I'll just add a single quotation and I'll copy this flavor text in the description as well. And there, that way our description is longer. And also for the dragon, let me copy this one and edit the description. So I'll add single quotes and paste it there. Let me close this. Okay, for the IPFS, that's fine because since remember we uploaded the whole folder, it shares the same CID. However, because this one is card 002, we're going to remove 1 and change it with 2. The next would be the card number. So that's 002. The type, it's no longer a creature dragon, it is sorcery. So let me change it to sorcery. It is, wow, a mythic rare. Very rare, okay? Mythic rare. And for the mana cost, that's 3. For the power and toughness, it doesn't have, so I'll just change it to 0. Now, I tried with the metadata is you can play around with it. You can choose how you want your metadata to be written. You can be guided by OpenSea's document in writing a metadata. But of course, when you make a mistake in writing a metadata, once you try to mint your NFT, you have minted your NFT, but you're not going to be able to see anything, not even the details. So yeah, be careful with experimenting on metadatas. So before, I tried on experimenting mine by deleting this one. Like, for example, this one doesn't have a power and toughness, so I tried omitting this. But when I tried minting it, I couldn't see anything. So yeah, you might wonder why I just, place 0 than deleting the whole thing. But if for you it works, then you can type down in the comments what you did. What did you replace this one? Did you omit this one? Delete it? Let me know. All right. So next, we're done with the second file. Now I'm gonna close this one. Oh wait, copy the whole thing because I'm gonna use it as a template for the third one. Oh, I close it. It's all right. I can just open it. Or just paste it. Okay, next. The third one is the Shield of Valor. And for this one, what's the text? Equip creature gets +2/+2 and has hexproof. Let me add another single quote so we can add the flavor text. Change this to 3. Change the card number to 3. Okay, and let's see. It doesn't have a power and toughness again, so 0, 0. All right, let's save that, close it, create another JSON file. So we're just going to be repeating the same process over and over until we finish the whole thing. Okay, so let me just save this, and I'm done with the JSON format for all 5 metadatas. You can also go ahead and review everything. Like, for example, even a comma, if you make a mistake, you're not going to be able to see your NFT. So just going to review it. And then after you're done reviewing everything, we can go back to Pinata, add files, select the folder, select, go back to this TCG NFT folder, select metadata, upload, click upload, and I'll just call this TCG NFT metadatas. Okay, and then our CID is generated. We can use this now to mint our NFTs, create our token URI. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is creating our smart contract. Now, I will be making use of OpenZeppelin's wizard. Let's go to their contracts. Inside their contracts page, we can find the OpenZeppelin wizard. Next, since we are minting NFTs, now ERC20 is for creating tokens, 721 is for the NFTs. This one is for NFTs usually for games. So I'll just choose this one, ERC721. And let's see, the name, let me call it Trading Card Collection. Yes, let's call it Trading Card Collection there. And the symbol is going to be TCG NFT. The next thing that we need is whenever you want to mint our NFTs, we also want the IDs to be incremented. So we want the IDs to increment. So I'll just select this. And we need to also pass in a token URI to mint. So I'll select this one as well. And what we're going to do next is open this in Remix. So I'll click open in Remix. All right, so we'll be making use of Remix IDE next. This is where we can write our Solidity smart contract. Now, this is very long, and what we're going to do is shorten it, okay? That way, we could see our contract better, and it's not very overwhelming. So make sure first that actually when we click, you are automatically, I think this automatically changes to 0.8.18. I guess that's okay. Currently, I've been using Remix, so it's set to auto-compile. So click this tick box. It's found here. You might wonder this is what you're seeing. I'll just select this as like icon below and click auto-compile. We'll be importing, of course, as I mentioned, from OpenZeppelin. We don't need this because what we need is just the ability to mint our token URIs. I'm going to delete ownable as well. Ownable means that only the owner can use the functions in this smart contract. But for example, this safe mint, only the owner can use that function. But I don't want only the owner to use that function. I'd like it to be open for others as well. Since we deleted the ERC721 parent contract, we can also delete this override. We don't need it. We are now only inheriting from these 2 smart contracts. I'll delete this ERC721 and ownable. So our contract is now currently inheriting. ERC721 URI storage, and the utility counters for the increment of the IDs of our NFT or of our minted NFTs. So once that's done, what I also want to do is whenever I want or whenever we mint our first NFT, I'd like it to have the ID of 1. So first, I'd like it to increment. So I'll remove this here and move it here. All right, there. I think that is better. If you see the green check mark, that means that it is compiled successfully. So we can go ahead and deploy it. Now under this icon, this diamond-like icon, or the icon that looks like Ethereum's icon or logo, we're going to deploy it. So let's change the environment to our MetaMask wallet. Okay, so I'm gonna make use of the Mumbai network. Since I don't want to be, of course, using real tokens for now, I'll just make use of the Mumbai network. And you know that you're connected to the Mumbai network using this Mumbai's chain ID, which is 80001. So the account that I'm using ends with this. And currently I have 0.3 Matic inside my wallet. So I guess that's enough to pay for the gas fees. And next, I'm going to hit deploy. All right. So I'm just going to confirm the transaction. If you also want to check if our transaction is confirmed, we can also check it here in the Mumbai Polygon scans. Okay, so we can check it here in the Mumbai Polygon scan if our transaction has been confirmed. I am going to paste my wallet address. Refresh. Okay, contract creation, 18 seconds ago. Oh, there. That's some time. All right, next is I'm going to click this drop down and we're going to use the safe mint function only. So I'm going to click this. I want to mint it to my address, our collection, the trading card collection. So I'll copy my wallet address from here, paste it here. And next for the token URI. So for the token URI, let me use this as a note so I can type. I'll create here a comment. You can also find the template below. I have it here on my desktop, this one. So let's go back, paste it here, and delete this. What I'm going to do is copy the CID from Pinata, this one, and paste it here. So this is now our token URI that we will use to mint our NFT. So I'll copy this and paste it here. And click transact. So after clicking transact, your MetaMask wallet will open. And then just click confirm. Okay, so let's give it some time. All right, transaction has been confirmed. The next thing that we can do is also check it out on OpenSea. Since we're using a test token, we can also check it from testnet OpenSea. Next is we need to connect to our wallet. So I'll choose MetaMask. Okay, there, it's already connected. And then click our profile beside the connect wallet button earlier. And there, we can now check our trading card collection. So we've currently minted one only for now. It belongs under this collection. So the description is found here. The card number, the rarity type, levels. We didn't add anything about this one. And the rest of the details, where it was minted, the token ID, standard chain, there. So that's it. So let's do 4 more. Let's mint everything. Now, of course, to mint everything, all I need to do is just change this to 2 and then transact. And then when I'm done, change it to 3 and then transact. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can now check it here. I'm just going to click this collection. There. That's a collection that we created. We're done. Yay. Let's see. For example, this one. I'll sell this one. List for sale. Fixed price, set the price. So complete listing. I'm just showing you how we can sell this. MetaMask will pop up. We can click confirm. So yes, I'm granting it access. And then after that, we have to sign. Okay, so the details are here. And then sign. And yeah, good. It's now currently listed. That's how we create our trading card NFT collection.